my name is Kori Ashton and welcome to another day of SEO. We're doing a whole series here. This is day 7, so we've had now a full week of hanging out and nerding out together all about improving your optimization for your rank on Google or any search engine inside of your WordPress website. I hope you've been able to follow along. If you're catching me just now, don't worry about it. I've got an entire playlist here that you can go watch the previous videos. I've got a free course that you can take and a download worksheet, and that's what we're going to work through next. Question number 7 might be a little difficult for us. I know this has always been a struggle for myself as well as my clients to come up with enough content on each page. Let's take a look at some best practices when it comes to word count on your WordPress website. All right, y'all, number 7, does each page have 500 to 700 or more words? So we've got to remember that content is king here, right? We've all know that. If you've done any research whatsoever, if you've done any studying on SEO, you've probably heard this content is king. They also say that social media is queen. Well, let's talk specifically today about this 500 to 700 or more words. Is this a myth? How do we get to that? Oh my goodness, is that just intimidating for everybody and you don't even know how to write that much for one specific topic? Let's talk about it. Here's an example of one of my blog articles earlier this year, and you can see right here that there's quite a bit of content on this page. You've got a nice H1 that we've already talked about, H2s, and then down the page you're going to see that this article is probably nearing 2,000 words. But how do you do that consistently on every page and every post? Here's the thing, you guys. I don't know that we need to be at 500 to 700 words. I don't know if we need to be at 2,000 words. For best practices, what I'm going to suggest you do is be certain that you cover the topic fully. So I'd like you to have as many words as you can on the page because Google's going to see that pattern, right? Remember that Google can only read text and code. So as it's coming down through your page, it's looking for repetitive keywords, it's looking for your H1s and H2s, and it's trying to see that pattern. If you only put, 100 words on the page, it's difficult for Google to see that page with patterns, and it's also difficult for Google to understand that that page has great ranking authority in comparison to other pages that might have more content. So you certainly want to be consistent as you sprinkle content down a page, make it a little bit longer, and allow people to clearly and easily read what it is that you're talking about, and to give enough keywords down the page that helps Google clearly understand what this page is about. So if I'm talking specifically about affiliate disclosure on your WordPress website, how many times do we have that down this page? If I copy that and do a quick search here for affiliate disclosure, I have it on the page 6 times. So that's pretty great. How many times do we have just the word affiliate on here? We have the word affiliate on here 18 times. So this kind of 2,000 word article here easily can have that sprinkled down the page 18 times without seeming like it is content stuffing or keyword stuffing. So that's the type of space you want to allow for in the conversation. Again, I would say that if you've been able to completely and thoroughly cover the topic, you've probably got enough words on the page. So if you've been able to cover that topic in 300 words, then that's plenty. If you've been able to cover that topic in 3,000 words, then way to go. All right, y'all, so remember, there's not really a magic number here, right? There's not 500 words, 700 words, 2,000 words. There's not really that magic number, but the key here is to just be certain that you've covered the topic thoroughly, that you've given Google enough content in your header tags, as we've already talked about, that you've named the page appropriately for your page title, and that you've sprinkled in enough keywords in that content so that it makes sense to Google what you're talking about. Then you absolutely want to be certain to have that call to action inside of that content as well. So hopefully this helps you start to get a strategy together for what type of content can go on a page that can increase that word count, that can help people feel like there's value inside of this page, no matter what that looks like. All right, y'all, stick around. Be sure to subscribe because we're on a journey. We've got 23 more days of this ahead. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.